Update: Georgia exit for emancipation is now official. Said Will Smith and director Antoine Fuqua, "At this moment in time, the nation is coming to terms with its history and is attempting to eliminate vestiges of institutional racism to achieve true racial justice. We cannot in good conscience provide economic support to a government that enacts regressive voting laws that are designed to restrict voter access. The new Georgia voting laws are reminiscent of voting impediments that were passed at the end of Reconstruction to prevent many Americans from voting. Regrettably, we feel compelled to move our film production work from Georgia to another state." You can read the release at the bottom of original break. Exclusive, 5:45 a.m. PST, Apple's runaway slave thriller Emancipation today will change its plan to shoot in Georgia, because of the state's controversial restrictive election law signed by Republican State Governor Brian Kemp. "I've heard that the film, Antoine Fuqua is directing Will Smith from a William N. Collage script, will likely instead shoot in Louisiana, where the actual events of the thriller took place. The move will cost the production somewhere in the $15 million range, because of the loss of the lucrative tax rebates that have made Georgia such a busy U.S. production hub. This pending move comes after weeks of discussions between the filmmakers and film officials in Georgia and Louisiana, and with Georgia political leaders like Stacey Abrams. Along with Tyler Perry and some others, Abrams has urged Hollywood not to uproot its productions in response to the passage of restrictive election law that followed President Joe Biden's election victory. Emancipation won't likely presage a Georgia exodus. This is a special case, one where the optics of shooting in Georgia would be difficult given the subject matter. Carrying the familiar peach symbol on this particular Apple film could undermine the power of the movie's subject matter. Smith will play Peter, a slave who fled a plantation in Louisiana after he was whipped within an inch of his life. He had to outwit cold-blooded hunters in the unforgiving swamps of Louisiana on a torturous journey north. There, he joined the Union Army. The thriller is based on his true story, seared into the annals of history by an indelible image. When Peter showed his bare back during an army medical examination, photos were taken of the scars from a whipping delivered by an overseer on the plantation owned by John and Bridget Lyons that nearly killed him. When the photo, which came to be known as the scourged back, was published by The Independent in May 1863 and then in the Harper's weekly July 4 issue, it became indisputable proof of the cruelty and barbarity of slavery in America. The photo reached around the world. It solidified the cause of abolitionists and prompted many free blacks to join the Union Army.